Hello, little bookworms. Welcome back to Tiny Little Bookworms. Today, we have a magical story about a wise and talking tree and a curious young girl named Lily who seeks answers about life and purpose. Once upon a time, in a magical forest nestled between two hills, there stood an ancient tree known as the Talking Tree. This tree wasn't like any other tree in the forest. It was very old, with a thick trunk, twisted branches, and leaves that shimmered in every color of the rainbow. The locals believed that this tree had lived for hundreds of years and had witnessed many stories unfold within the forest. But what made the talking tree truly special was its ability to talk. Yes, you read that right. The tree could speak, and it was said to have wisdom beyond imagination. Its voice was soft and gentle, like the rustling of leaves in the breeze, and it had an aura of peace around it. The tree was a friend to all the creatures of the forest, from the tiniest insects to the largest animals. They would gather around it, especially during the evening, to listen to its tales of the past, stories of adventure, and lessons of life. For many years, people came from all over the world to hear the tree's words. The people of the nearby village would sometimes make long journeys to find the talking tree, seeking its wisdom and guidance. They came for advice on love, happiness, and life's greatest mysteries, and the tree always had a gentle answer. One day, a young girl named Lily from the village decided to visit the talking tree. She had heard many stories about it from her grandmother, but she had never actually seen the tree for herself. Lily had always been a curious child, eager to explore the world beyond her village. Her grandmother had told her, "Lily, if you ever find yourself lost or confused, go to the talking tree. It will always guide you." Lily had been feeling a little confused lately. She was growing up, and with that came many questions. What was her purpose in life? Why did some people seem to have everything while others struggled? She had heard that the tree could answer these kinds of questions, so she decided to embark on a journey to meet it. Early one morning, with a small bag of food and a bottle of water, Lily set off toward the forest. The path was long and winding, but Lily was determined. As she walked, she marveled at the beauty of the forest. The sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting dappled patterns on the forest floor, and the air smelled sweet with the fragrance of flowers. Birds chirped happily, and the wind whispered through the trees, as if the forest itself was alive. After walking for hours, Lily finally arrived at the clearing where the talking tree stood. She gasped in awe at the sight of it. It was even more magnificent than she had imagined. Its trunk was enormous, its bark covered in moss, and its branches stretched wide, reaching out to the sky. The leaves shimmered in the sunlight, casting colorful reflections all around. "Hello, tree," Lily called out hesitantly, her voice trembling with excitement. "I've come to seek your wisdom." The tree's branches rustled, and for a moment it seemed as though the wind had stopped. Then, to Lily's astonishment, the tree spoke in a voice that sounded like a soft breeze. "Welcome, young one. What brings you here today?" Lily stood frozen for a moment, not believing what was happening. The tree could talk. She had heard the stories, but she never thought it would feel so real. Gathering her courage, she finally spoke. "I have many questions, dear tree," Lily said. "I don't know what to do with my life. I feel confused and uncertain about everything. What is my purpose? And why do some people seem to have so much while others struggle?" The talking tree's leaves rustled again as if thinking deeply. "Ah, young one, these are not easy questions, but I will share with you what I know." The the tree began its story. Long ago, when the forest was young, there was no such thing as time. Everything in the world was perfect, and every creature lived in harmony. But then, as the world began to change, humans came, and with them came desires. Desires for wealth, power, and control. The animals in the forest, who had never known such things, were puzzled. They did not understand why humans wanted so much. The animals simply lived, loved, and shared their lives with each other without the need for anything more. The tree paused, and Lily listened carefully, feeling a deep sense of peace as it spoke. But humans are different, the tree continued. They have the gift of choice, the ability to shape their own destiny. And with that gift comes a heavy responsibility. Many humans seek happiness and fulfillment in material things, believing that they will bring them joy. But what they often forget is that true happiness comes from within, from love, kindness, and living in harmony with the world around them. Lily thought about this for a moment. So, you're saying that having things doesn't make us happy? Exactly, the tree replied. Material wealth may bring temporary pleasure, but it cannot bring lasting peace. True contentment comes from understanding your place in the world and embracing what you have. Your relationships, your experiences, your ability to give and receive love. Your purpose, young one, is not to accumulate wealth or power. Your purpose is to live with kindness, to share your light with others, and to find joy in the simple things. Lily felt a warmth spread through her heart as she listened. But how do I find that joy? How do I know what my purpose is? The tree's branches swayed gently, as if it was smiling. Your purpose is not something that you find overnight. It is not a destination, but a journey. Each day, you will discover new things about yourself. Be patient with yourself. Trust your heart and do what feels right. You do not need to have all the answers right away. Simply live with kindness, love, and gratitude, and your purpose will reveal itself to you. Lily sat quietly, reflecting on the tree's words. She felt a sense of peace that she hadn't felt in a long time. For the first time in a while, she understood that she didn't need to have all the answers right away. Life wasn't about rushing to the finish line, but about enjoying the journey, learning from each step along the way. The tree's voice brought her back from her thoughts. Remember, young one, that life is not a race. You do not need to compare yourself to others. Everyone walks their own path, and each path is unique. Embrace your journey and you will find your purpose. Lily smiled, feeling lighter than she had in days. Thank you, tree, she said gratefully. I understand now. As Lily prepared to leave, the tree offered one final piece of advice. One last thing, dear child. Do not forget to listen to the world around you. The forest, the wind, the birds, and even the silence. They all have something to teach you. Keep your heart open, and the world will guide you. With a heart full of gratitude and a newfound sense of clarity, Lily bid the talking tree farewell and made her way back to her village. She knew that life wasn't always going to be easy, but she now understood that the answers would come when the time was right, and that her journey would be filled with love, learning, and growth. Moral of the story: true happiness and purpose come from within. They are found through kindness, love, and living in harmony with the world around you. It's not about material wealth or comparing yourself to others, but about embracing your journey and being patient with yourself. Thanks for listening. If you loved this peaceful adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe to Tiny Little Bookworms for more heartwarming tales. Sweet dreams, and see you next time.